Good morning, everyone. How are you? It is Wednesday morning. It's Wednesday morning, and fingers crossed, no internet issues. But I'll explain what the issue was here in a little bit. Shannon already knows, but I'll give you a hint. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Anyway, let's dive in though. First things first, question of the day today is, who is your favorite superhero, DC or Marvel? Now I chose this question because yesterday I watched Black Adam for the first time and Shazam, because you know they're basically the same powers anyway, and so I was on a superhero kick because you know Superman makes a little cameo at the end of Shazam, and I didn't know, but there's a new Shazam coming out in March. Anyway, it was entertaining. It definitely reminded me of Big with Tom Hanks. They even put a little scene in a toy store with a floor piano, so I think that was the little shout out to, yeah, we're all aware this is like Big. All right, let's see. Who was first in chat today? First in chat is Heather, and Heather says, for question of the day, that is another hard one. It was originally Nightwing growing up, but has changed to Iron Man as being my favorite. I was looking at chat. There's a fair amount of Iron Man ones. I'll be curious to hear, I don't know, like, I feel like he's a billionaire with lots of tech. I suppose he's more tech than Batman, but Batman's classic. He's another, you know, billionaire with lots of tech. Dawn, good morning. Bonnie, good morning. Kristen says, question, I've always loved DC because, well, Wonder Woman, of course, right? Of course. If we're talking movies, Marvel, that's fair. I do like the comedy that Marvel puts into their movies, but after watching Black Adam last night, like, I never really, you know, The Rock is always, you know, pretty good, but it was like deadpan humor in Black Adam. I thought it was pretty good. Hi, Cece. I can't make you choose, Shannon. Shannon says Spider-Man, Iron Man, Batman, and Hulk. I don't know. That sounds like you haven't made a choice. Let's see. Brooke says, good morning. DC is my comic brand of choice and favorite superhero. Is totally cliche, but it's Batman. See, for the longest time, Superman was mine. Shannon, Jar Jar is not DC or Marvel. That's Star Wars. That's Disney. Also not a superhero. Let's see. Kenny, good morning, Kenny. CC says, question of the day, Iron Man always. Bonnie says, Hawkeye and Black Widow. Let's see. Scrolling on down. Make sure I'm not missing anyone. Aaron, good morning. Bonnie says, Bob had a mini explosion in Wink of Stella yesterday, as much on him as on the page. Okay, I've totally done that. I was working on the 4-page spread for Lost Ocean, the one in the back, and I was at the very end, and I had a Wink of Stella explosion. I about had a heart attack. I was able to salvage it, but it was not good. Let's see, Kristen, good morning. Let's see. Oh, wait, hop down, hang on. Let's see, Heather, hello Heather. Jordan says, hi Ron, my favorite superhero has always been Spider-Man. I love it. Let's see, Dawn, Tom the cat. Wait, is Tom the cat a superhero? Do you mean like Tom and Jerry? Let's see, Heather says Spider-Man, very nice. I personally like the Tobey Maguire version of Spider-Man where he has the webs that shoot out from his wrist rather than like the machines, because having the machines that shoot out the webs, I feel like makes me enjoy it a little bit less, only because I'm constantly worried that he's gonna run out of his little, you know, spider fluid stuff. Alex, good morning. Sherry, good morning. Ina, good morning. Let's see. Lisa, good morning. Post-op lurker this morning. Oh, sounds good. Yes, get some rest. Hope you heal quickly. Spider-Man, Iron Man, oh gosh, and Wonder Woman. Love them all. Nice, Ronnie. Let's see. Marcy, good morning. Oh, wait, and hop down. Hold on. Where did Marcy go? Okay, let's see. Heather says Spider-Man. I lost my place. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's see. Yvette, good morning. Marcy says, Superman is my choice forever. I am old. No, I love Superman. Christopher Reeve, man, he did a fantastic job. Let's see. Shannon says, he is absolutely a superhero. Without him, there would be no Star Wars. I feel like Hulk is my spirit person, right? Black Panther, very nice. Let's see, Thor and Groot. Okay, yeah, you gotta throw Thor in there. I mean, of course. Let's see, Arrow, Oliver Queen for DC, Black Widow for Marvel. No, that's fair. That's totally fair. Let's see. Right, Kristen? That's what I'm saying. Grew up on Tobey Maguire's Spidey, so always be. Yes, Jordan. Yes, exactly. Although I was a little upset that they didn't have any more Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. I really liked him as Spider-Man. Thanks for that, Kenny. All right, well, let's get in for today. So we are still doing the Faebruary event. For those of you that were here last time, my internet cut out on me, and here's the reason. It wasn't the internet issue. Earlier that day, I had to reset the Wi-Fi because it was having issues with our doorbell. And I think the cord was already loose, but the coax cord that attaches to it, when I reset it, I had picked up the unit, and I guess I loosened it even more. And so when Steve went down there to check on it after I canceled stream, the whole cord just like fell. So it wasn't so much the company, so much as me apparently knocking the cord loose. But the nice thing was it was an easy fix. And here we are today with no drop frames, and we are doing wonderfully. Almost responded in unison, right? I did a little bit. I mean, it's Thor, of course. But anyway, so no internet issues now today, and we are going to work on technically part 3 of this. So because we had to cut stream short on Friday, what I did, and I know I only got it up this morning, but it took a while to film it all and get it all edited and everything. This morning, I uploaded part 2 of this where I picked up where the stream left off at and colored this portion. So if you are coloring along and you missed that middle part, it's uploaded now. It's a video. You can go back and watch it whenever. Today, the idea is we will finish her up. Now, if you are looking for this image, you can find it over in my Etsy store. This past weekend was the biggest sale on it, but it is still on sale. It's just a slightly smaller one, along with this one and all of the other fairy theme pages in my Etsy store. Speaking of which, I have a couple new things up in the Etsy store. I have 4... you can purchase them individually. Well, I guess in little groups of 5. But I have up the birthday cake mini. I have up the birthday cake mini, and then the ladybug is also available now for purchase in groups of 5. This one is going to be the new free one that's handed out because technically, I looked it up. I wondered if the police box was copyright, and technically BBC did buy the rights to the police box. So technically it's copyright, which means I can't actually sell it, but I wanted to share it with everyone. So it's gonna be the new free mini that goes with purchases of 2 or more stickers. Hi Celeste, sounds good, Jordan. You could always get them printed at a local print shop or even the library if you wanted to, Kristen. Or you could download them and color them digitally. Iron Man and Wolverine, nice, Dominique. So anyway, that is the update for the minis. The other thing that is new in the shop, and we've actually talked about them a little bit on stream. So over the last few years that I've sold stickers, every now and then where I get my stickers printed at, they will make a mistake. For instance, on this one, looks pretty good, right? All except for, let's get this in focus. There we go. Do you see down here at the bottom, this little dot here that's not holographic? It was meant to be. So in the end, we ended up reordering them and getting them done correctly. But anyway, so I have ones like this that have teeny little flaws on them. Like this one was printed too light. This one, the holographic didn't get printed correctly, but for the most part, the stickers are just fine. So I'm having what's called a second sale, where you can get a bundle of these stickers for essentially 50% off if it's something that you're interested in. So anyway, that bundle is up in the Etsy shop if you are curious. And then last news about the stickers is we are going to be doing, among the giveaways today, I thought since we have the 2 new minis, these are them separately here. Since we have the 2 new minis, I thought that along with a coloring page of each of the ones for the event, we would do a giveaway for a bundle of the minis. Now, these are all the minis we have now. I have a couple of the butterflies left, which I specifically save for giveaways. So we'll do a giveaway for a pack of the minis today, which is all 1, 2, 3, 8, all 8 of them. If you're curious about these ones, it's because this one, well, it was supposed to look like this, but they sent it in full glitter and like basically did the opposite of what I asked. But anyway, so that one, that's why that one's in the second sale also. But yes, so we'll do a bundle of the 8 stickers for that today. So there'll be 3 giveaways today at some point. Like I said, the goal is to finish this up. If you want to catch up on part 2, thanks Heather. Hi Megan. If you want to catch up on part 2, you can find this uploaded on the YouTube channel. Well, yes, it's you. My words are all over the place. Thanks, Cece. And if you miss out on them, like I said, for the TARDIS sticker, that one will be available if you purchase 2 or more of the larger stickers. And then the Ladybug and the birthday cake are available in sets of 5 on the, right, Brooke? Me too. They're so fun. And actually, if you'll notice, this one here, this is actually, hang on, let me pull it up. Hang on. This one, the birthday cake. Here it is. So yeah, it matches. Except it has glitter on the frosting. Anyway, so those are available, like I said, in the Etsy shop. You can take a look there. Like I said, all the fairy images are still on sale, so you can take a look at those as well. All right, well, diving in, let's go ahead. We're going to start out something, because I have colors already in mind for these. So these are like her bracers that she would wear, you know, firing her bow and arrow. So that is what we're going to start with. And we're going to be starting with Dark Umber. Dark Umber. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Pamela. If I missed anyone coming in, I apologize. How is everyone on this Wednesday morning? It has been so busy and chaotic here. We are coming in at the tail end of Little Emily's. We're getting a lot of glare here. Little Emily's cookie season. So we have been doing that pretty much nonstop. Hang on, just adjusting. There we go. Is that too dark? No, I think that'll be okay. Could lighten it one more. Wrong way. Yeah, that's okay for now. Anyway, so we've been trying to get all of that wrapped up and finished, trying to manage all of the different boxes and making sure we got all the counts right and everything. It's like a literal business trying to keep track of everything. Thanks, Kenny. I'll tell you one thing that happened this week, though. So I don't know about you guys, but there are some beauty items, I suppose you could call them beauty items, that I don't purchase all that often, mostly because I don't need to. One of those being is my blow dryer. I'm trying to think back, and I think in my lifetime, I have purchased a total of 2 blow dryers. And part of that is because I really don't need to. And I don't really like adjusting to new blow dryers because they always just seem extra loud. But I plugged mine in yesterday. I've had it for like a decade. And it started to go and then it just stopped. And it would not continue. I was like, well, yes, a decade is all you can really ask from a blow dryer. So I finally buckled down and got a new one. There was one that was on sale at Target for like 35 bucks. I was like, all right, well, that's not too bad. Oh my goodness. I don't know if they've just improved blow dryers in the last decade, but like clearly my old blow dryer was just not working as hard as it should have. Like I turned it on, I'm like, holy crap, this thing's gonna like blow me across the bathroom. Anyway, but it was just, yeah, I was very impressed. It was the Conair Infinity Pro, I think is what it's called. It's already like $50, but I was just like, it's on sale for $35. Thank you. Oh, awesome, Brooke. That's always so fun. I don't know, like how often do you guys replace your blow dryers? Maybe I just like get good ones and they just last super long, but yeah, I've gotten, like I said, I've purchased like 2 blow dryers in the course of my lifetime. And yeah, I was just like, well, either they improved blow dryers or mine was just not working as well as it should have. I thought briefly, like, I wonder what those Dyson ones are. And then I saw the price. I'm like, yeah, never mind. I like my Conair brand. I don't know. My sister gave me a straightener for my birthday a few years ago, and I like that one a lot. But, yeah. Haven't bought a blow dryer forever, right? Hi, Rinka. You've never replaced mine every 20 years, right? So they last like so long. Well, see, I use mine quite a few, you know, after every time I shower, because I cannot leave my hair to air dry. Like, it's just, it looks terrible if I do. Bought me a new blow dryer for Christmas. Same. I hadn't bought one in over 10 years. This had a brush built in and felt the same anyway. Like, wow, we could use for like 30. Yeah, right? That's what I was thinking, Kenny. Like, if it's one of those things that's like way overhyped. Like when I bought mine, like I didn't look at reviews or anything. It was a local It was a local store that I got it at. I think I spent like 20 bucks on it, and I was like, all right. But, you know, with price inflation and everything, I figured, you know, 35 wasn't bad, especially considering that it was on sale. Like, it was regularly a $50 blow dryer. And I was just like, well, dang, man, that seems too good to pass up. Like, what is that percentage-wise? Like, if it's originally, I think it was originally $52 and it was $35.99. So, I mean, it wasn't exactly, you know, half off, but still. Hi, Mona. I was just like, I am okay with that price. And so far, I used it for the first time today. Worked great. Walking and chatting. That's like, I would literally run into things if I did that. Like, I am unbelievably clumsy. I mean, I've told you guys the story before. When I was a photographer, I was photographing a Dia de los Muertos walk, which is, you know, a Day of the Dead. It's supposed to be this solemn, kind of quiet walk. And I was photographing it for the newspaper that I was working for at the time. And I was not paying attention because it was so dark. I needed to be able to have my camera ahead of the group so that I could set it up and get the right shutter speed, but also not move, because when you have, you know, anyway, the lower you have it, the more your camera is going to shake. So it's like I would take a few pictures at the beginning, and then I would quickly like run ahead of the group. Well, I was, you know, trying to do this all as silently as possible. I'd take a few pictures and run ahead. Well, I was looking at my camera when I was running, checking the pictures, as I definitely should not have been. And I did not see a bike rack. And thankfully I had the strap on my camera, but I flipped, like I hit the bike rack. I flipped over. My camera, the lens hit the ground first. Amazingly, it survived. But needless to say, during a very quiet, solemn walk, I embarrassed the heck out of myself. And like, guys were like breaking from the line to come help me up. And I'm like, I'm fine, it's okay. I think I got the shot. Like, I just had to leave out of pure embarrassment. Hi, Ev, how are you? But yeah, so note to self, do not look at camera and, you know, run at the same time. It was a tough little camera. I was surprised because, like I said, the camera hit the ground first, but I was just mortified completely. The same thing that week, I stepped off the curb on the sidewalk because I was on the phone with Steve at the time, and I stepped off the curb and I totally tripped and ate it again. I was just like, this is not a good week. But also, like, I know myself well enough to know that I probably shouldn't have been distracted while I was walking anyway. So all of that to say, if I was walking and chatting, I would probably run into a telephone pole, because that is very much what I would do. All right, let's see. For, what did I use there? Pretty sure I used Putty Beige. Got this one here, yes. But how was everybody's week? How was everybody's weekend? What did you do? Did you do anything exciting? We're using Putty Beige now. Like I said, I've mostly just been filled with trying to catch up on work stuff. I've had a few projects for some clients that I'm working on, and then I wanted to get that video uploaded as well. But on top of that, you know, all the kids stuff they had going on, and yeah, it has been just crazy busy. Sounds good, Connie. No worries. Do I have to pick just one? My favorite changes my mood. At the moment, it's Hawkeye. Nah, it's all right. No, but very few have settled with just one. For me, like, definitely Superman, and yeah, Thor's pretty cool. I do like how comedic they were in Thor Ragnarok. I feel like the later Thors, they tried to be too funny, like it was hard to take it serious. However, I did like the Loki series. I really did. All right, so that was Putty Beige. Now we're gonna grab the Dark Umber again. Got up at 3 this morning. I can never sleep through the night. Oh no! Well, we had a pretty big lightning and thunderstorm roll through last night. So one of the kids came in because they were scared, and then Paul was scared, and yeah, so there was not a ton of sleep that happened last night, but it's all good. I went through 6 hot tub stores with hubby to either repair or replace his hot tub. Yeah, we're getting it repaired. The cost has gone up since we bought ours. Oh, I can imagine. Trying to decide if I want to make these straps. I'll probably make the straps brown also, but maybe like with a little bit of black. But there are lots of Etsy stores involved with the event also. So I have all of those linked in the description below. So if you're curious, might as well, you can go through and favorite some of those shops. Maybe you'll find a new artist you haven't experienced before. Oh, my coffee here, getting a sip. Right, absolutely they are. Okay. So we're doing that dark umber. Well, I need the weather to clear up here because we've been limited on how often we can take little Emily out to sell her cookies, and we are coming to the end of the season, and I'm like, we gotta move this stock. All right, so now let's go ahead and grab Putty Beige again. And I'm just kind of blending the edges of that burnt umber. I think I want a little bit of a darker, but let's grab light umber. Reach below 0. Oh my goodness. It's actually been in the 70s here, but it's been raining. Let's see. Light umber is 941, which is what we've got here. Wait, what did I, wait, hold on. What did I say? Going through court records. Oh yeah, that does not sound super enjoyable. Yeah, that's what we get for being in the South. It's definitely pretty warm here. Use this pencil extender here. But I am proud of myself. I've been working on reorganizing the office. It's not done yet because I had to set it aside for work stuff, but we're gonna use light umber now. But I have this little white dresser. Funnily enough, we actually used to use it for little Steve, and you know, when he had baby clothes, but as he's gotten older, he's needed a normal size dresser. So I moved this little dresser into the office, and I've had stuff stored in it, but it's been kind of willy-nilly and pretty chaotic in there. No real organization to it. So this past weekend, I emptied it out and I reorganized it, and I use the label maker. When I get everything done, I'll show it on a video, but I use the label maker, and I've got everything labeled and organized for the drawers. Got myself a new kind of system for sticker orders and everything, so it's all at my fingertips and a little bit more enjoyable to work with. But I love a good organization. The trick is continuing with it after you finish one project you're proud of. We're actually going to go over that beige sienna a little bit. I want to darken this just a bit. Oh. Also, so I finally watched House of the Dragon. I don't know how much I liked it. I mean, you know, with anything Game of Thrones themed that it's gonna be morally questionable. Where is my black? Maybe we won't use black today. I must have misplaced it. Hang on, 1 second. Have my pie hat on, or one of our clients will give us information about the bind. It's, oh no. Yeah, that's gotta be frustrating. That's weird. I could have swore that I had a, maybe I've got an extra black. Yeah, I do have an extra black. Yay, I'll have to find the other one. But anyway, I had a hard time enjoying it. One, oh, wants to know what colors I'm using. Oh, sorry, I missed it. Well, I'm using Prismacolors, but so far for this one, for the cuff, I used dark umber, putty beige, and umber. And now we're gonna do something a little bit darker for the strap, but that is what I've used so far. Hi, Durbin. Sounds good, Brooke. Lurking today while I'm on one of my other jobs. That works. Let's see. Let's go ahead and grab the dark umber again. But I was struggling to enjoy it because, number one, you know, the whole House of the Dragon is about the Targaryen line and how it kind of gets to where it's at for Game of Thrones. But the difference with Game of Thrones is that we didn't know what was going to happen to a lot of the characters, especially because George R.R. Martin hadn't finished writing the books yet. But with House of the Dragon, we kind of know where it ends up. It's almost like, I don't know, it's like, well, we know it doesn't end well for these people, so I guess let's just, yay, enjoy yourself while you're there, I guess. I don't know. And Matt Smith's character I was really struggling with because, you know, Doctor Who. I think if I don't know. I think if I hadn't ever watched Game of Thrones before, I probably would have. But it was like the first time I saw David Tennant play a bad guy. And I'm using Putty Beige now. I couldn't, I don't know. It was tough. I'm beginning to realize that I don't think I like Matt Smith outside of Doctor Who. I don't know, like I couldn't take him seriously when he played, oh gosh, what was the one with Queen Elizabeth? Like Crown, or I can't remember the name of it. A little bit, yeah. Only at season 3 with, oh, Game of Thrones, Cancer. There you go. That's funny. But I couldn't take him seriously in the royal one. Like, I get that he's trying to break out, but just even more so, I did not like seeing him. I'm using black now. I did not like seeing him as a sort of villain. Like, I just couldn't, I don't know. I think I just enjoyed them so much as Doctor Who characters. It was like, I don't know. Am I the only one? Am I the only one that felt that way? Maybe if somebody else had played it, but then again, also, like I said, I felt like it was spoilers because I knew how it was going to end for the entire Targaryen line here. Although I kept looking up the Targaryen family tree, mostly because I was just like so confused the whole time. I'm like, wait a minute, whose cousin is that? So, I don't know. I'm not in any big hurry to watch the next season if they come out with it. Got outside the line a little bit there. I had the Game of Thrones books, but got rid of them like a dummy to make room for more coloring stuff. I do have the books. Oh, not the books. I have 2 books. I have 2 Game of Thrones books, but I haven't watched them. Watched season 1 in a day. Yeah, Kristen. I think I spread it over the course of 2 days, but I mean, it was definitely interesting, but I don't know. There was a lot of, like I said, a lot of morally questionable stuff that happened. And I'm like, I don't know if this is making it worth it for me. It was a bit much. It was a bit much. Where can you stream Doctor Who? I've been wanting to get back to it, but not sure where to find it. I think I know you can stream it on HBO, but are we talking newer? Sorry, I was messing with the brush. Are we talking newer Doctor Who, or are we talking original Doctor Who? Like starting from Eccleston, excuse me, to current, or because honestly, I'm at the point now where I'm so caught up with it that I just purchase the new episodes when they come out on Amazon. Because I don't usually have, I'm using a little bit of black right now. I don't usually have HBO. I get it every now and then binge watch everything I want to watch and then don't get it anymore. Sky or Now TV. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, for here, it's going to be either, Amazon or HBO, I believe. Using a little bit of blender here. I'll do that other strap here in a second. I just want to get these colors solidified. And I think what I'm going to do so that we can get through pretty much, because this is going to be the last day for this page, is since we've done one bracer, I'm not going to do the other bracer. We'll like do one arm and then the pants and the bow and everything because I want to try and get through as much as possible. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the burnt, not burnt, I keep saying burnt, but it's dark umber. But yeah, I think it's hard. It's hard for me to see favorite, actors or, or even actresses play bad guys when they're so ingrained as good guys. Is there a theme like February for March? I I think in the past there's been like Mermaid. We're gonna use a little bit of black now. I don't know if the same people that did the Faebruary event are putting up a Mermaid event. At least I haven't heard anything yet. Oh wait, for March. Sorry, I said Mermaid for March. No, I don't think there's anything for March or April, I think. I think the next one would be Mermaid if we did it. Sorry, my brain jumped ahead in thoughts there. Okay, let's use a little bit of putty beige. On a streaming night, yay, awesome. I don't know what my birthday will fall on this year. I'll have to look at some point. But, you know, like normal, we'll do birthday month rather than birthday day. All right, let's go ahead and use dark umber. I will say, though, there is a project that I worked on a few months ago that I will soon be able to share with you all. Hopefully within the next month, which I'm super excited about, using light umber. I can't say much more, but I am super excited to show you all. This whole keeping wraps on things until it's released is a new experience for me, and it's really hard. Oh, St. Patrick's Day, yeah. Oh, fun, Brooke. Okay, so we're using that dark umber. A little bit more. Let's see, let's use our blender. A fairy, oh, awesome. No, that's good. Since there's so many Etsy stores involved, it's so nice to be able to see everybody be involved with it. All right, we're gonna do just little black buttons here. I'm gonna do a little bit of that black here. Okay, and then we're gonna get French gray 50%. 30 was pretty good. I don't know, last year I thought that I was turning 37, but I was actually turning 36. This year I'm actually turning 37. So I don't know how I feel about it. Okay, let's do just a little bit more black beneath the straps here. We're gonna use that blender to kind of soften the line a little bit. There we go. 43 was your best year? Did you just have fun that year, or was there something significant that happened? Well, and you don't have to share if you don't want to. Okay. There we go. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so now we've got, let's see. We're gonna do some, we'll probably do a dark brown here. Let's do this a green here, I think I'd like to. So let's do dark green. This one the dark green? Yes, 908. Little bits of her outfit can take a little bit of time, but the next coloring page that I'm working on, and I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna make it for next month's download or for the Etsy store, but I'm working on another girl, but the theme of her image is there's lots of like ribbons, and it's kind of got a bit of a spring vibe, so I'm excited about that. Tells me that 30, flirty, and thriving, right? That's a 13 going on 30. I always found that amusing. Not happy about being 40, but so far this year has been good to me. That's good. We're in Hawaii and we were on a 6-man canoe crew and we did races. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. My best year started at 34. Yeah, 13 going on 30. Parents will be 50 this year. Yeah.
I'd say 30s have been my best. Like little Emily is starting to get to a point where we're starting to discuss, we're not quite there, but you know, teenage years and whatnot. And I've definitely come to the conclusion that I don't think anyone could pay me to relive being a teenager again.
Like being a teenager is hard. It's so hard. Like, no.
Even with the knowledge that I have now, I would not want to do it again. Okay, now we're going to use Kelly Green. I'm going to fill all that in. I know she's got buttons here, but we'll use a gel pen on top of the buttons. Okay, and then let's grab a little bit of mahogany. There we go. Yeah, it was terrible. Learn that each birthday is just a number, right? Well, I was thinking about it too, and it's just like, I've had 36 birthdays. That's really not that many birthdays. Like, I think we just officially need more birthdays.
Or we just go with what the Mad Hatter did and we just celebrate unbirthdays.
Oh, absolutely, Dominique. All right, dark green. There we go. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and use our blender. Sounds good, Melissa. Enjoy your lunch. All right, so we're just gonna blend that out. Let's see. We're actually gonna use a little bit of black too. Right, Kenny? No, absolutely. Okay. Well, and I don't really feel like I look a ton different. Like I did, 10, 15 years ago, whatever. I got a few grays. I got a tiny bit of crow's feet starting to show, but not much. I just feel like it hasn't. I just remember thinking when I was younger how old 30 seemed, using black again. Like it just seemed just super, super old, but in reality, it's not. It really isn't. I mean, I don't know. Perspective, I guess, right? Go back to the 90s, be a teenager, I would do it all differently and be much kinder to myself. Right, Durbin? Hear that. 16 and 19 and just before 30. Oh, that's fun. I feel like if I had gotten involved more in school, I probably would have enjoyed it more because I actually enjoyed my senior year the most, but the difference between that is I actually went to events and got involved and all that kind of stuff. Right, Kenny? Oh, absolutely. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and use the dark umber. We're gonna do her gloves. There we go. I'm audiobooking the Mistborn series again. This is the second time I've listened through on it, and there's a lot of stuff that makes so much more sense now that I'm listening. I really feel like to truly enjoy any kind of book series, you need to read it at least twice, because then you pick up on things that the author, laid out beforehand that you're like, that makes sense. Hi, Anna, how are you? Oh, and Della. Hi, Della. But yeah. Oh, we should do a giveaway. It's already 10:38. Let's do a giveaway for a coloring page. We'll do coloring page, sticker pack, and then coloring page. Let me pull up Nightbot here. It's amazing how well the internet runs when I don't take the cord out. Wait, you were in college at 16? Durbin, are you like a walking genius? Well, I mean, we've seen how good you are at words on stream. Like, all right, so go ahead and type in the word fairy for a chance to win your choice of either the Fae Huntress or the Fae Princess picture. Well, I'll help if you could see it. There you go. Either one of these. That is what we are doing for this giveaway. You mean the 80s one? I feel like Johnny Houston. Right? Hi, Rose. Welcome. She's from Canada. Very nice. All right, so we're gonna let that run. Looks like it's all entering correctly, so just type in the word fairy, and we'll keep going on her glove a little bit. All right, so we're still using dark umber. Actually, I was looking for some stuff yesterday and stumbled across some boxes of pictures from, you know, high school and, you know, early college and all that kind of stuff, and it was just like a little bit of a blast from the past. But I was just like, heck, man, definitely don't want to go through all that. I mean, I suppose I would probably do things differently if I could go back with the knowledge that I have now. But yeah, I don't really like college either. Steve! All right, if Steve wins, he obviously won't get the prize, but if Steve wins, we'll pick 2 winners instead. Here we go. Ah, gotcha, Durbin. I gotcha. Okay, so we're doing some of that dark umber. Then let's go ahead and grab the umber. Steve thinks he's so funny. All right, umber. There we go. Now I just gotta, you know, my kids will get to the point where I gotta get them through it. So, you know, fingers crossed. Pancakes! Nice evening. Hi, Carol. How are you? Catherine! Hi, Catherine. If you're just coming in, go ahead and type in the word fairy for a chance to enter into the giveaway. We are giving away your choice of either this image or the Fae Princess image. Here in a little while, we're going to do a giveaway for a bundle of mini stickers. And then at the end, we'll do another giveaway. And as long as everything works today, we're going to do words on stream too. Watching stream on TV, so much better than the phone, right? Nice big, oh no. Well, it's a good thing I did my nails, so, you know, really up close camera there. All right, so now I'm going to use a little bit of black. I'm trying not to get my head in the camera, but like the light, whenever I use Prismacolors, gets a little bit like of a glare, so I'm like trying to like work my head around it here. Here we go. All right, we'll roll for the giveaway here in just a minute, so just type in the word fairy if you're just coming in. Give you a chance to get your name in. Okay. All right, let's see. Got my first delivery from Imperfect Foods with an interesting selection of food that I got. How was that? I see the ads for it because they say that it's just like mostly misshapen fruits and vegetables, right? But they're all good. All right, so let's go ahead and I've got 21 people in. I'll give you a couple more seconds. Type in the word fairy, and it'll be your choice of either the Fae Huntress or the Fae Princess page. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jordan! Congrats, Jordan. You are our winner. I'm gonna almost grab that pencil to write it down with. But we're gonna do Jordan. I'm gonna write it down here. Jordan. All right, Jordan. If you type in ! email, you will see, there it is, perfect. Thank you, Shannon. Jordan, if you could send me an email right there up in chat at hello@emilyillustrator.com, so I can go ahead and when you email me, let me know which page you want, either the Huntress or the Fairy. Zoom back in. Make sure she sees that she won. There it is. Awesome, Jordan. I'm so glad. Well, just shoot me an email and let me know which page you would like. And then, like I said, we're using the dark umber. The next giveaway that we will do for the sticker bundle. Usually try and do a little bit of a giveaway when we've got a new group of stickers in. There we go.
All right, and then we're gonna use umber. Hi, Patty, how are you?
All right, so umber. Almost done with this glove. Then I think we will move on to her pants. I tell you, it was a very different experience, like filming myself coloring this and then editing it afterwards. I remember now, like, why I enjoy this live streaming so much more. Something about like the interaction and just everything else. It's nice. I just was so embarrassed about the
Wi-Fi last time, and then to turn out it was completely because of me.
I got a dozen eggs, some pre-seasoned chicken, a panda hamburger, a bunch of spinach, a couple apples, some limes, and 2 types of cheese. Oh, interesting. See, I was under the impression it was more, we're using petty beige, like more fruits and vegetables. So what were the quote-unquote flaws in the food that made them work for that? I mean, because I can't imagine that chicken could, you know, it's either good or not good. It's not like it comes out with, you know, half an arm. Bag of grain-free chips, some coconut chips. Wait, coconut chips? Never tried coconut chips. Okay, I think that's good for that. The cuff I already did in the same color of the shirt, and then this part, this little part, and the fingers I actually didn't record, mostly because I thought I was recording it, and then I forgot to hit record, and I'm like, it's the same combinations that we did up there, so I didn't feel too terrible. All right, let's do her little pouch. Ooh, I want to do pouch or that. Let's do the pouch, and we'll get to that up there. Right, Renee? Oh my gosh, so much so. Sounds good, Della. All right, so let's do this little pouch. I wanted to pop out a little bit from the bracer, so we're gonna use a little bit of purple with it as well, but we are gonna use that dark umber again. So we're gonna start with that. Because we're probably gonna do a brown for the pants, or maybe a little bit lighter brown, more like a beige probably for the pants. And I just want them to all kind of stand out because we'll have this belt here. You can select what food groups you're interested in. They actually have days you can shop for what you want, but I forgot to go in and shop, so I got their selections. That's cool. Do you feel, I don't know what it costs to do that particular program, but do you feel like what you got made it worth it? Like versus prices in the grocery store? Okay, so we're using a little bit of shadow. There were areas, like little lines on here that I put that showed kind of, you know, like there are items in the bags. The green sparkle was the super glitter gel pens. It's actually funny, if you watch the video, I put a little notation there because I started using, which one was it? I started using this green first, which is kind of like a blue-green sparkle, and then I realized I didn't like how it looked, so I put this one on top of it, which is more of the regular green sparkle, and then here, I'll tilt it up a little bit so you can see. There you go. More of the blue-green, I think, came through than the regular green, but yeah. Oh! Great minds think alike, Kenny. Hi, Estelle. All right, so let's see. We're still using the dark umber. Yeah, because I see ads for the imperfect foods all the time, but it just makes me curious if the price is worth what you get. I'm gonna turn it a little bit here so I can keep my hands comfortable. Welcome back, Rinka. I was 67. I'm torn if it was worth it, so I'm gonna do a shop at Walmart and see the value. Ooh, yeah, absolutely. I was shocked that I got eggs. I know, right? That right there. I mean, it was pre-seasoned chicken. Did you say it was a whole chicken or chicken breasts? Let me see. Pre-seasoned chicken. So yeah, was it a whole chicken? Because I mean, a whole chicken by itself is usually less than $10. Maybe like 13 if it's a big chicken. Pound of hamburger. I don't recall the pound of hamburger, but
I think it's potentially. I mean, the eggs by itself.
it's like $8 right there. It's amazing to me the price of eggs these days. And I guess it depends on where you, like if you lived in California, things would probably be just like so much more expensive. Oh, chicken breast strips. Okay. Oh, Rinka, Ev got one of the imperfect food things shipped her. And I guess you have to take into account, welcome back, Aaron. You have to take into account it kind of like the convenience of it, I suppose, too. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of light umber. Actually, we're gonna fill in the rest of this with the light umber. Or is it light umber? Yeah, light umber. Second guessing myself here. I surely shouldn't be. They're Prismacolors. I know this. There we go. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab the purple, dark purple. Packed really nice. Cold stuff was in a thermal bag. Got a massive gel. Ooh, that's cool. Is it a reusable gel ice pack? Because I suppose technically you could factor that into the price. That almost sounds like it kind of pans out. All right, so dark purple. I mean, especially with food prices these days. I'm gonna do a bit of light purple kind of over the whole thing here. I want to tie in some of that color. We definitely have a color palette like browns, greens, neutrals, purple. I think it's literally just called imperfect foods. I think why I like the idea of like the HelloFresh is that it takes, like, it's nice to have all of this stuff there, you know, all ready to go, because I've tried it a couple times. But I think the biggest part of it is it takes the work out of trying to figure out what to make at home. You know, the dreaded age-old question of, well, what do you want for dinner tonight? I don't know. I mean, if I was really probably a good housewife, I would probably like meal plan at the beginning of the week, but I don't. Their deal is you put the box and packing out on your porch on delivery day, and they pick it up after sanitizing. They reuse it. Oh, that's cool. Hi, Kelly. How are you? Thank you. That's cool that they reuse it. See, that's one up on HelloFresh, because that was what a lot of people had issues with HelloFresh, is that it seemed kind of wasteful just because everything is individually, like there's so much plastic waste in it. So that was kind of like a big turnoff for a lot of people. How are you, Kelly? How is your Wednesday? All right, so there's that light umber. Now we're gonna go ahead and take the putty beige and we're gonna press a little bit harder. We're gonna use this as kind of our burnisher, so to speak. But we're not done with it yet. I wanna add some darkness to it. Kind of help those shadows pop a little bit. Hi, Sinette, how are you? It is, Rinka, it is indeed. Oh, there's also Misfit Market. Okay. I do like the idea of it that they are salvaging food that would have normally not been sent to grocery stores. I'd be curious to know how they go about doing that. Like, do they just have their, like, one specific, like, food manufacturer? Or, like, how would they go about doing that? All right, let's go ahead and give this a quick sharpen. Thanks, Kelly. All right, so dark umber. There we go. Well, I am super excited for the next month or so. There's some cool stuff that's coming up that I want to share with you guys. Like I said, it's so hard for me to stay tight-lipped about projects. But I will be telling you everything here soon. There we go. All right, a little bit more of that dark umber. little bit more here. We're gonna turn this just a little bit. Just say it'll be fine. We won't tell. Okay. So everything I got was organic hamburgers, organic extra leans. Wow, that is nice. Well, Shannon, I'd like to be able to do these kinds of projects again in the future, and so I kind of don't want to burn those bridges. So I'm gonna wait. It's okay. It'll just make the anticipation all that more worth it. Because now you guys will be excited, and I'm excited. All right, now we're gonna use the light umber. How's Brian doing anyway, Shannon? I've been kind of lurking in everybody's streams, but it's just been so chaotic here. I haven't really had much chance to chat in everyone's live streams. But I'm there, just quietly hanging out in the corner. Creeping on conversations that have nothing to do with me. Okay. Almost done with this little satchel. Here we go. We might end up adding a little, yeah, let's do just a little bit. Let's grab French gray. What is this one? I'm a cardiologist morning coming at the end of the month. Oh, good. I've been lurking. Ooh, mystery potted. Do we get a countdown event to your big reveal? Countdown-ish, because I'll be able to show you guys, I think, in March, but I don't have an exact date yet. So I can't really do a massive like countdown reveal, but it'll be March. It'll be March. If I'm lucky, maybe it'll be before that, but we'll see. It's soonish. Soonish. Let's see. Hint. Your hint is that it's awesome. I haven't talked about it in a while, but I had some updates on it today, and yeah, I'm just gotta let it go. But future similar projects to this one would be awesome. Okay, so now let's move on to her pantalones, her pants. And so let's see what Daniel's saying. Yeah, I heard that was a pretty regular thing, especially people like post-pandemic. Yeah, post-pandemic, because a lot of people didn't. I mean, I take a I can't talk. Multivitamin that has vitamin D in it, but I also do. I'm aware I spend probably too much time indoors. When the weather's nice, though, we take the kids outside. All right, let's see. We're gonna do light umber. Yesterday with shave cream and food coloring. Oh, I missed that one. I'm gonna have to go back and watch. That sounds intriguing. Let's see, we'll leave that one. Let's take out this mahogany. Go lay in the middle of the street in the sun. Shannon, can I lay in the yard instead? Actually, no, in Texas, you don't really want to lay in the yard either because friggin' fire ants, man. Fire ants are an issue down here. Next thing you know, you'll be eaten alive. I live in Minnesota. According to my doctor, it's impossible to get enough vitamin D here. Okay, so let's see. Light umber, and we'll do putty beige again. And a little bit of the 50% French gray, right? The street has no bugs! Okay, I suppose. What about the driveway? I think I'd be less likely to get run over in the driveway because I know where our vehicles are. All right, so we're using light umber here. I suppose I could just get a chair, couldn't I? A chair could work. That's one thing we had to get used to down here was fire ants. There was this one time, was really struggling with our mail carrier at the time, and I was waiting for a package and I needed to be down there when they showed up so that I could make sure that I got it or that they weren't like messing it up. And so like I had been waiting down there because they usually show up later in the day. But I remember I was sitting on this patch of grass that was across from our mailboxes. And hot dang, I was just getting eaten alive by ants. And I'm just like, it isn't worth it. And thankfully, the mail carrier ended up showing up anyway. And I finally got my package, but still, long amounts of time spent outside in the grass in Texas usually results in quite a few ant bites. Oh, fine, get a chair. Be a funny duddy. What did Jordan say? Oh, yeah, the vitamin D thing. Yeah. All right, light umber. I don't know. It's so different when I lived in Oregon. Even the grass is different. Like the grass is just softer in Oregon, and it's so nice. You can go to the park without being worried about, you know, getting eaten alive by fire ants. It was interesting though. So last year I made a little garden, and I had some bricks that surrounded it. Well, this year, after doing that all last year, I realized it just was not a good spot for the garden. So I'm moving the garden this year. So I want that area of the previous garden I want the grass to grow over it. So I was removing all of the bricks, and I was gonna, you know, till up some of the dirt, put down some grass seed and everything. But when I lifted up the bricks, it was really interesting. We had a fire ant mound that had popped up behind the garden, and it eventually went away. But I never thought that much of it. Well, yesterday when I lifted all the bricks, it was kind of cool because there was so much packed dirt and mud under the bricks. I could see where the fire ants had actually built their tunnels, like right at the surface. And I moved another planter that was over there, and it happened underneath that one too. But the cool part of it is I could see their kind of tunnel system underneath, you know, because normally with fire ant mounds, you can't see that. You know, so it was kind of like looking inside, you know, if you keep pet ants or whatever else, but it was just kind of cool to see where the trails led. Like they're either dormant or not there anymore right now because it's technically winter, even though the yard is like super confused and it's growing back all of its green leaves already. But it was just kind of cool to see all of the little tunnels there right on the surface. It's a horrible fire art form. We can't walk or sit, right? Exactly. There you go, Durbin. Oh, wait, what did I say? Okay, quick Walmart shop where I got equal to about $72 of food. Yeah, well, and if you paid $67 for it, I mean, there's the convenience of it being at your house. There's the peace of mind and knowledge that you're salvaging food that you might not have gotten, you know, otherwise that might have just gotten thrown away. I don't know. I mean, I suppose as long as it's less, the convenience of it might be nice. But then again, you also don't get to shop for your own food. So I suppose on that, it's more of a preference. Did you include the price for the, or wait, did you say the ice pack is one of the things that they recycle also? Either way, sounds like a cool program. All right, we're just doing light little bits of the light umber. That is true. We haven't had it delivered in a while though, but I did have a friend who was getting it delivered, and she said that a lot of those delivery prices are going up. Is that true? I actually shot for what I wanted. That's fair. Yeah, to fuel up. Yeah, I don't know. There was somebody who was telling me they were getting their groceries delivered, and they said that the prices of delivery have gone up as well. All right, so now we're going to do putty beige, and I think we'll go ahead and just fill in the rest of this. And this is just our first layer. We're going to get some texture and get it a little bit darker here as well. How are we doing on time anyway? 11:04. 11:15. Well, actually, no, we could do another giveaway right now. Yeah, on anything delivered. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. This next giveaway isn't for fairy pages, but we also have some new stickers in the Etsy store. Namely, we have this one is available in a 5-pack. This one is available in a 5-pack. This is the new one if you were just purchase 2 or more stickers. And then we also have in the Etsy store available our seconds bundle, which is basically things that have been not printed exactly the way I wanted. You know, it's minor stuff. Like this was just printed in a lighter color than what I originally wanted. But anyway, it's a big bundle for a good deal. But to celebrate that, anyway, one of these giveaways is going to be a pack that has, they won't be on the cardboard. I just have them on the cardboard so you can see them all. But it'll be a pack of 8 mini stickers for whoever wins this one. So we're gonna go ahead and type in the word sticker if you want a chance to win the 8 mini pack sticker bundle. Yes, the imperfect food of stickers. Exactly. Yeah, it's not anything like, it's all like little stuff. Like I said, there was like this one tiny part that they missed on the holographic that should have been there. These ones, the holographic teapot, I don't know if you can see it. I have other holographic teapots that are just fine, but some of these came with a teeny tiny line across it. I don't know if you can see that there, but I was just like, those aren't. And then this one was originally meant to be printed a little bit darker. I have the correct ones in the shop. This one, the holographic, got printed in the wrong spot, so you can't really see it, but it's a perfectly good sticker. And then this one was printed more glittery than I intended. So there's nothing actually wrong with them per se, but I figure either that or they're just sitting here and no one's enjoying them, so. All right, so we'll let that run for just a little bit. Like I said, this one is going to be for a giveaway for a pack of the mini stickers. I still have a few of the butterflies left. I actually have a couple of them that I'm saving specifically for giveaways, so I always end up saving 1 or 2 stickers. All right, so we're still gonna use Putty Beige. Oh my gosh, I almost said Putty Page. But yeah, that's exactly it. They're the imperfect foods of stickers. Okay. But I finally have enough of them bundled together. There's a little something underneath here. That it made it worth it to put it together in a bundle. There we go. That's a little bit bright. Let's turn that back down. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and use light umber again. No, we're gonna use 50% French gray. Right, they're so handy, Kelly. Ev gifted me a set of pencil extenders, and they are so immensely helpful when it comes to the Prismacolors because I have got so many teeny tiny ones. All right, so 50% French gray is what we're using here. Now I'm gonna do some spots where they're a little bit darker, kind of like, think of it as like, I don't know, worn. Her pants are worn, you know, they're not perfectly pristine. Perfectly pristine. I'm trying to say that 10 times fast. Yeah, these ones, I do have some Derwent ones. I don't know where the Derwent one went. Oh, here it is. Derwent one went. So there's this one here. And then I think these are just like an Amazon brand. I don't know the exact brand, but it's a, yeah, they come in 2 packs. This one and then a silver one. So a larger one and smaller one, but like these double-ended ones here, this one holds a smaller one and this one holds something like the Caran d'Ache. Speaking of which, when I was looking for stuff yesterday, look at what I found. I found a Rogue pencil, a Lumi that somehow got separated from all my other Lumis, and it's a malachite green. It's such a pretty color. So I was just like, it's freaking Christmas right there. Find a single? E&M ones? Which one are the E&M ones? All right, so we're still using that 50% French gray. So I'm using this to kind of add really any shadow. Hi, Diane, welcome. I'm gonna let the giveaway run for just a little bit longer. So if you just shut up, type in the word sticker for a chance to win a mini sticker bundle. Oh, push pop. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I have this one here. This is a General's one. I got at Hobby Lobby, but you just pull like this, but it doesn't really hold the Prismacolor ones all that well. It doesn't hold it tight enough. Okay, so we're still using that 50% French gray. Yay, pancakes! Ine, do you like syrup on your pancakes or jam or peanut butter? What is everyone's favorite go-to pancake topping? I love me some syrup. But also, like if you're making banana pancakes, peanut butter is really good with it. Ooh, yeah, they're super handy, Kelly. So handy.
Either that, or you can, this was my white here. So I super glued, because I had 2 short whites, so I super glued 2 whites together. And I used those ones. It didn't work with the Caran d'Ache ones because it just wasn't porous enough on the end. So the super glue didn't hold. But for the pencils it works because it's got that wood on either end, which is porous enough to hold together. It might work better if like I sand the bottom of the Caran d'Ache. Okay, are we ready to roll for the giveaway? Now, whoever wins this giveaway, it is open internationally. I can send anywhere around the world. You just have to be willing to give me your mailing address. Okay. Oh, you don't make the oh, wait, are the pancakes you're making like crepes? Oh, and cheese, okay, okay. Syrup and powdered sugar, extra butter, a good amount of syrup, like extra butter. No, I love extra butter. Strawberries, peanut butter, maple syrup, Nutella, okay. Really forgot about those, so I had $6 to the value. Ah, okay. Got mine on Blick Arts, not sure. Oh, for that, okay. Yes, okay, yes, crepes are delicious. I love those. Strawberries, yeah. If I'm gonna do crepes, like a strawberries and whipped cream is really good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and roll it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Renee, you are the winner of the stickers. Where did I put my pen? There we go. Hey, stickers. Renee, I think I have your mailing address, but go ahead and email me again just in case I don't have it. But yeah, I'll get that sent out. Yay! Awesome. And we're gonna have a third giveaway too. We'll have a third giveaway for the coloring pages when we are done here today. All right, let's go ahead and do light umber again. And then I don't think we'll use the blender. I think we're gonna use, ooh, you know what we might use? We might use another French gray to blend that all together. Probably like the French gray 30%, I think would be good. All right, so using light umber. I worked at a pancake restaurant that served breakfast and dinner crepes. They were very popular. Maybe you had me grated cheese and bacon. Sounds good, Ev. Oh, do you know what I watched again the other day? So after we had our conversation about Pride and Prejudice, I went ahead and watched the BBC version, the one that's like a mini series. I definitely liked that a lot better. And I think I've seen it before, actually, because there were some scenes that seemed vaguely familiar to me. And then, because I was on that kind of theme, actually, let's do the 20% French gray theme of shows to watch. Yeah, Colin Firth. Right, Sarah? It's so good. And like, I think I knew that he played Mr. Darcy. And so like it made sense, but then I remembered Bridget Jones makes it so much more perfect that he plays Mr. Darcy. Right, it's so good, Leslie. I think it was 1995. That would make sense, yeah. But it was really interesting. So I also watched, this was a version of Sense and Sensibility that I hadn't seen before. Okay, so we're gonna use 20% French gray. But I watched the Sense and Sensibility version. I think it was like another mini series. But it had the guy, he played Matthew on Downton Abbey. He played Eleanor's love interest, Mr. Ferris, Mr. Edward Ferris. But it was really interesting, and it kind of made me curious to read the books because I was only ever familiar with the the newer Sense and Sensibility with Alan Rickman as Colonel Brandon. This version of Sense and Sensibility was really kind of interesting to me because there were some scenes in it that weren't in the movie that I saw previously. And so it just got me thinking, like, maybe I should read the Sense and Sensibility book, because in this one that was the mini series,
not the Alan Rickman one, but it actually had Willoughby coming back to talk to Eleanor. Yes, I love the Emma one. Mm-hmm. Oh, really? I didn't know that. But it had Willoughby coming back to talk to Eleanor, and Eleanor told him off. And in the end of the movie where you know, in the earlier or in the newer one, Willoughby just rides to the top of the mountain while she's having her wedding and like stares all wistfully at her because he knew he messed up, you know? But in this one, he comes back and talks to Eleanor and tries to defend himself. And I was just like, huh, I'm wondering if that's what it was. Ooh, fun. Yeah, oh, the book, he does. Okay. Oh, did they really, Patty? Yeah, so there were like scenes that kind of changed the narrative of the story a little bit from what I remember. And I actually found it really funny. So the guy who plays Colonel Brandon in this, you know, extended miniseries one, he's in an episode of Doctor Who where he plays a guy who thinks that he's the Doctor for like one episode. It was like a Christmas special. So I'm recognizing all of these actors and actresses. So like the woman who plays, oh gosh, I can't remember her character's name. Anyway, she's an actress that's also in Call the Midwife. And so it's just kind of funny. It's kind of funny. I enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, you should. These are all ones that I watched on BritBox. But yeah, it's the mini series of the Sense and Sensibility. And so yeah, I'm thinking I should read the book now. Yeah, exactly. She stands up to him. Yes, I've seen that one. That one's good. I will say, I watched another one. Like I said, I was on a kick of like these kind of, because when I'm working, like I just like mute like stuff in the background, so I can usually watch something and work at the same time. But I watched Jane Eyre, which I believe is Bronte? Jane Eyre is by Bronte, isn't it? Anyway, that was a weird friggin' story, man. Like, I was struggling with that a little bit. I was like, this is just all over the place. I feel like it would need to be longer to make me understand it, but it was just, I don't think I could read it. It was a weird story, for sure. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I didn't like him either in it. Well, and first, like the very first scene you see in this miniseries of Sense and Sensibility, you know, obviously going into it knowing who the characters were, I assumed that it was Willoughby, and you find out later that it was. But that was like, I don't know, maybe they were trying to grab the audience's attention or something, but that was a bit of a racy scene for Sense and Sensibility to open up to. I was like, holy heck, what is happening? I know, right, Kristen? That and YouTube has a version called Lizzie Bennett Diary. Oh, okay. Yeah, Bronte, exactly. Yeah, they're super addictive. The book is, yeah, I'm thinking, Connie, I might need to go through the book again. All right, so 50% French gray now. But I was just like, huh, that's opened up a little bit. Also, it's funny because when you watch the newer version of Sense and Sensibility with Alan Rickman, I feel like he seems so much older than Marianne's age. But really, I mean, he is older. He's supposed to be like 35, but that's younger than me. And she's supposed to be, I think, like 17 or something. It's still a massive age gap. But in the more recent, the one with Alan Rickman, he seems older than that. I know, right? It's so saucy, Shannon. Yeah, very racy. They wanted the ratings. I know, right? Yeah, for that era and that type of movie, I was just like, well, good Lord, they're just stepping up their game. I don't remember this kind of Jane Austen. But yeah, so I don't know. It was interesting for sure. And I think it's made me want to read the book because I definitely was missing out on some important plot points. I know. I feel like he really was the best Colonel Brandon. Like when Marianne is sick, and you can just see how much he portrays how upset and how frustrated he is, you know, with not being able to help, and just like it just really expresses how much he cares for her in that instance. And so I was just like, oh, Colonel Brandon. Hi, Christina. Jane Eyre, for course, never read it because it just seemed awful. Still got a B+ because I listened in class. See, there you go. Yeah, Connie, me too, me too. Yes, I need an occupation or I shall go mad. Yes, exactly. It's just, you could just see the pain. It's like, oh, I'm so sorry, Colonel Brandon. But yeah, it was really interesting. So I think I'm going to put that, even though I know the story and I know how it goes, I think I'm going to put that on my to be read list. I've got a cheeky little Audible credit just sitting, waiting to be used on my account. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to use it for. But yeah, that Jane Eyre one was just weird and all over the place. And again, the age gaps. Why? I mean, I know it was kind of like normal back then to, you know, but just saying, if you're old enough to be their father, it's just weird. I mean, I know it was the way things were done back then, but still. Which is, I think, why another reason why I was struggling with that House of the Dragon one, because some of those marriage arrangements, I was like, I don't know how much of this I can watch. This is getting a little weird. Oh, maybe. Can you listen to it if it's on Prime Reading? Can you listen to it on Audible, or is it like listening to it on the Kindle where it's basically like the computer voice? Flash and Hulk, yeah, those ones are good too. All right, so 50%. Let's see. Let's go and use a little bit of the light umber. I was trying to think of like what other classics there are though by like, what is your favorite, if you're a fan of Jane Austen, what is your favorite Jane Austen story? I mean, we obviously have Pride and Prejudice, we've got the Sense and Sensibility. There's got to be more like classics for hers. Also, how many of you have read like Agatha Christie stories? Been debating about getting into those a little bit. Oh yeah, Pride and Prejudice, hands down. Yeah, Emma's good. Persuasion. I gotta look that one up. Persuasion. There we go. I'm gonna get some color variation to her pants here. Oh, nice. Exactly, yeah. Wait, do we know how many books in total that Jane Austen wrote? I don't actually know how many she did. Something about women authors writing romantic stories. Like, I feel like the men character are always like so much better. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and use the blender. Not that many, 5 or 4. Okay, I didn't think there were a ton of them. Oh, is it really, Patty? See, I love that one. I love Keanu Reeves. Like, and Keanu Reeves, too, by himself. Is just a really cool guy. And then you add in Sandra Bullock. Yeah, I love The Lake House. I got that on DVD when I was younger. I think I still got it somewhere. I want a magical mailbox. I mean, you wouldn't consider, just because the era there were a lot of rom-coms, you wouldn't consider The Lake House a rom-com, would you? I mean, it's just a romantic story with a little bit of like sci-fi twist to it because of the mailbox. 6 as an unfinished novel. What was the 6th one? Do we have like what a title would have been? Gosh, can you imagine like if she had been able to write more? Okay, we're almost done with the pants. Oh, Rebecca, I feel like I know that one. Hang on, I'm gonna write that down too. Okay, a little bit of blendy blend. Now, how are we doing on time? It's 11:25. Zoom out for a second. I mean, we're trucking along here, I think, at an okay pace. I think what I want to make sure we can get in is I want to do the, oh my gosh, I'm blanking. Quiver? What's the name of the thing that holds the arrows? It's quiver, right? Thanks, Aaron. Chris is sorry, I lied. It's 6. Right? The lake house is so good. Lady Chatterley. Hi, Steve.
Hello.
Arrow holder. Works for me. All right. Well, let's do this here. What color do I want to do? I think I imagined...
She's very disgruntled with me.
Oh.
She was all over me.
She can't go in the
my
kids'
meeting.
rooms?
Yes. She hopped up.
Oh, kitty. All right, let's do green. So Isis has been very disgruntled lately because she keeps waking the kids up in the middle of the night when we let her sleep on their beds. And so we haven't really been letting her do it too much. And she has just been so disgruntled. She loves them so much. Like they're her kiddos. But she just goes and she paws at them and wakes them up and everything. So we're like, Kitty, you can't be in there. So like, it'll be at night and we'll hear her like outside their bed. I'm using dark green, by the way. Rude. I know, Sandra Bullock is so good. So good. Miss Congeniality, love it. But she will sit outside their rooms and just, she does this thing where she'll carry around a toy and meow, and then she'll drop the toy at whoever door she wants to go in. And she just wants to go in there and snuggle them so much, but like, A, it's not super healthy for her to be right up in their face when they're sleeping. But B, she's always waking them up, and so it's just like, we can't have you be in there so much, Kitty. And she just sits outside their door anyway. I don't want her getting cat hair all over their bed, so when they're at school, I keep the door shut too, and she's very disgruntled. Let her be with her children. I know, but they have allergies, and they're always so miserable on nights that she sleeps in there. Oh, right, Kristen? Oh, I can imagine that was awesome. She just likes her. It's so funny because when they were little, she was not about them at all. But now that they're older and they're like, you know, obviously like more calm, not like they were when they were toddlers or anything, she chooses them over us. Like she only I can't imagine sleeping where my oldest cat doesn't tuck me in, right? Yeah, arrow holder is a quiver. That's what it was. She will settle for sleeping on our bed if she has to. Like she very just disgruntledly decided to come sleep with us last night, but like, I can't have you waking them up. They need to sleep. Because what she'll do is she'll like, not headbutt them, you know, but you know, like when a cat kind of moves their head against you when they, if you must be proper, when a cat moves their head against you because they want pets, she will do that over and over and over again until they wake up just to pet her. And then she'll get like, you know, they get their nose wet, like all over your face or your arm. Like that's what will happen. I was like, honey, they need to sleep. She's like, they need to pet me. She just likes them so much. And I feel so bad because it makes her so happy. But I'm just like, it's a school night. Weekends, we make more exceptions. And eventually she does settle down. But every now and then she just gets to be a bit much. It's like, Kitty, they need their sleep. And yes, that was my voice for her. Because honestly, if you're a pet owner and you don't have a voice for your pets, like it can't be true. Everybody has a voice and a personality for each one of their pets. Yes, exactly, Ev. Right, so I'm gonna do Kelly Green now. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do Kelly Green. I'm gonna do Sap Green. Sap Green Light. Isis has always been kind of like a low, like, feed me kind of thing. And, you know, Annie's always kind of like, kind of manic. And Paul's just kind of like, you know. There you go. Isis is like an Eeyore voice. That's what it is. Right, Shannon? Exactly, Dominique. Wake me up in the morning. Yep. Exactly, Jordan. See, we all have voices for our animals. Yeah, Annie's has always been kind of manic, and she's like afraid of everything. Anytime I print on the printer, she's like up it and she's like sniffing. Occasionally she'll like do that. You know, cats are afraid of things and they'll do that kind of jerky like smack at something. That's what she does to my printer. She's like, dear God, what's happening? Why is it making those noises? All right, dark green again. She's so funny. And then we had, Annie's literally got her paw under the door right now. We had a thunder and rainstorm last night that rolled through, and Paul is just like, he's terrified of them. So when it started to rain last night, he woke up Steve because he was like panicking, trying to get like under the blankets because that's usually where he'll go to hide during the storm. And so Steve was like, ah, and I'm like, it's just the cat. There's a storm. So Paul hung out down there by our feet till the storm was over. Sunny has a younger butler voice at Salem as a teen punk rock, right? Sneaker just quietly snuggles into the crook of my arm. See, I love that. Being tucked in, yeah. Oh yeah, Paul will come, if he's in a good mood, he'll come and snuggle with me and I can snuggle him like a stuffed animal. It's great. He's a snuggle cat. Annie will always sleep at the foot of the bed. So if my toes are cold, I can always tuck them underneath her. And Training curls up at my back. Aw. As an English setter, he's as long as me. Oh, that's adorable. My cat is overbearing. He sits on my back or head when I sleep and does that headbutt rub and roll thing, right? Yes. We gotta love our pets, right? Let's see. That's warm gray. That's not what I want. Let's do cool gray. And we're gonna do cool gray 90%. Let's give it a quick sharpen. Paul has preferred me lately. Yes, he has. All right, so now we're gonna do cool gray 90%. They just go through their phases of who they like the most. Now for the lining, for the little line design on the quiver, I think we'll go ahead and do some gel pen. Make it kind of sparkly. Not sure which color. I'm leaning towards purple. But we'll add that after we add the inside and the arrows. So the rest of this I will color offline. I'm probably not going to record it, mostly because practicality, I'm not going to have this time. I am not going to have time this week to get this colored and edited and uploaded before that. So wherever we stop at today is where we'll stop at, and then I'll post the finished picture on my own. All right, let's go ahead and use the blender. He does, and then it's just, I'm a little hurt, Paul. I missed the green color combo. I stepped away from it. Do you color the shirt in the YouTube video? Yes, in the uploaded version that I put up this morning, the part 2, the shirt is in there. For the quiver for this one, we did dark green, we did sap green light, and cool gray 90%. Exactly, different voice around. Mine are all giving me sleeps night. Aww. It says Steve. Thanks, Shannon. Steve in the lead for Cat Loves. Tune in to see how the competition continues. Right? You're welcome. Yeah, no, when Paul's afraid, he'll get under the covers, but he'll just get under the comforter. He won't get under the sheets. He'll be on top of the sheets, but under the comforter. So there's that at least. But when we know that he's like slept under the blankets, we're like, we should probably change these sheets just because the pet dander is just not good for me to spend significant amounts of time with. So I'm like, we're gonna throw this in the wash, which means we need to do that today. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of green, but we're gonna mix some brown in with this. Oh, yes. Yeah, just for those of you that are here, we have a pet section for our beloved pets. If you wanna share your little fella Annie is out in the hallway right now, just meowing up a storm. Just literally got her arm under the door. Hang on, I'm gonna let him in. Thanks, Shannon. All right, Annie. Want in? Is that what's going on? she is. It's Annie. What you thinking? Did you just want to check it out and then you're good? See, she's not like Paul. I don't think she'll sit. She's just gonna stand here. Maybe? Are you gonna sit? Hi. No one wants to see that, Annie. And she's done. Okay. She's happy now. She just didn't like to be excluded. No, we'll do words on stream. No worries. Yeah, cat butt. How many cats do we have? We have 3 cats. We have Isis, Paul, and Annie. Or sorry, Sir Paul McCartney is his full name. Yeah, and then we have Annie and we have Isis. Isis is our oldest cat. She's about 16 years old. We always held back on telling people her name because, like, we named her Isis, and then a lot of that stuff happened, and we're like, oh, that's great. I had these little pet tags on my keyring for a while, and little Emily was having show and tell at school. This was quite a few years back, and I was just like, we forgot to bring something that day, and so she wanted to take my keychain that had the cat's names on it, so I had to pull one of her teachers aside and be like, I need you to understand, like, the cat's name is Isis, but like it named her after the Greek goddess, I swear. All right, so now let's go ahead and let's do the 50% French gray. Yeah, and their butts, yep. Yep, Egyptian goddess. Yeah, Steve named her on that one. So, we had an Oliver, he was an orange kitty, and I named him. Isis came before him, actually, but before he passed, we got Paul, and Paul was found in a litter of 4 kittens, and they named all 4 of the kittens after the Beatles, and we liked the name so much that we just kept it. We got him at a shelter. So let's see, Isis just showed up on our doorstep, and she never left. Oliver we got at a shelter, and then before he passed away, we got Paul because we wanted Oliver to have a companion that was a little bit younger, kind of like him. And then he passed, and we're like, oh, well, now we've got Paul and Isis, and now Paul is like super young, and Isis does not want to play because she's an old lady. And so that's when we got Annie. It was actually funny. I met this woman, we're going to use 90% cool gray, at this place that I was shopping, and we just got started chatting, and we got, because I'm an extrovert, just, you know, husband snuggler absolutely had to be able to see you. Exactly. I'm a chatty person, and we were chatting at the time. We were looking for another cat as a companion for Paul, and she had mentioned that there were these 2 kittens. They had been dropped off at the local feed store. They were completely like malnourished, and she had been like kind of getting them back to health. And so we ended up taking one of them, which was Annie. And the funny thing is, her sister is super long-haired and just like the exact opposite of Annie. But yeah, so we got Annie as her playmate. But yeah, so that's how we got our 3. A dog named Annie. Oh, I love it. And then Annie, her name was, we let the kids help name her, and we put names in a hat and we drew it, and Annie was the winner. All right, so now we're gonna do full blender on here. But it's nice because I still see the woman occasionally that we got her from. So, you know, I shared with her. I have on my Instagram, I have a page, like a highlight saved on my profile that has stuff of the cats that I'll post there occasionally. And so she can usually go and check up on her there. Every time she hears Emily say her name. Oh no, sorry, Durbin. Oh, fun, Maylin. Our 2 rescues too. Marty, our girl cat, is 17 this month. Avery, oh, that's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna do sap green light. Yeah, well, I don't know how many years we have left with Isis, but for a while I was concerned about it. But we took her to the vet recently and got some blood work done, and she, to quote the vet, she is oddly healthy for a cat her age. So I've decided to stop worrying about how much longer we have with her and just enjoy her for the time we have. I mean, she very well could live till she's 20, you know? take good care of her, take her to the vet regularly, get her blood work done and all that. So we could very well have her for quite a while. So Annie and Munster. Oh, I love that. Named Duke. A cat named Duchess. Aw. You're good, Arn. Thanks, Diane. All right, so we're gonna use a little bit of the Cool Gray 90%. But yeah, Isis, there was definitely a she chose us kind of situation. We had some friends over one night, and when we opened the door to say goodbye to them, there she was, just sitting there. It was raining, so she had come up on the porch, and I think we were living in an apartment at the time, and I think the neighbors across from us had been feeding her. But, you know, and this was before I was wise enough to think, oh, we probably shouldn't let a stray cat in the house. You don't know what she's got, kind of thing. But I opened the door and let her walk in, and the rest is history. She never left. I put up signs and everything and checked for a chip, but I'm pretty sure she was just a stray. No one ever came to claim her or anything. Oh, fun. Okay, so now we're going to do the arrows. So let's do Dark Umber. I think that's pretty sharpened still. Okay. Hi, Annie. She's down here rubbing her nose on me. All right, so we're going to do Dark Umber for the shaft of the arrow. We're going to do our gel pen on the quiver last. There we go. I'm going to turn this just a little bit. Hi, Annette! You can do exclamation point late in chat. A little bit of... We're still using that Dark Umber. I almost forgot what it was. See, you're never late. You arrive precisely when you mean to. We had a cat that was on her... Aw, she was over 25 years old. Right? Exactly. Well, you got Rigsy now. Aw, Minty. Never ending Duchess of Edinburgh. Oh, that's hilarious. Well, I am just, she's been a great cat. Like, she's so, her fur, if I ever got any kind of DNA test done on any of our cats, I would be really curious to know what she is, because like, her fur is the softest and thickest short-haired cat like I've ever had before. And she's got like a bit of, they call her a Torby because she's like a tortoise shell and a tabby. So yeah, I would be curious to know what she is genetically. Oh, I love that, Minty. All right, so now we're gonna do Light Umber. See, the cats choose us. We don't choose them. There we go. Okay. Not gonna do the blender yet. Let's do the feathers on it. It would probably be, as much as I want to do like purple, it would probably be like a more natural feather. So let's do the 50% French gray. And we're just gonna do a little bit on the side with a few flicks inward. Okay. There we go. I have 2 cats, sometimes 4. Them's fighting words. Part of me has always wanted like an all-white cat. Exactly, Ev, exactly. Yeah, I had a cat that I got when I was, I think, like 15 years old. She ended up living with my parents after I, you know, grew up and moved out and everything. But she lived quite a while. We had her brother too, and he lived quite a while also. I don't remember too many of like childhood cats from when I was really young, but we had mostly outdoor cats then. So I think as a kid, I just didn't spend a ton of time with them. I mean, I remember which ones they were, but I don't have any significant memories with them. Okay, let's go ahead and use the Cool Gray 10%. Aw. Well, whatever pet, and you know, I've talked about this multiple times, whatever pet we get next, which we can't right now because we rent and we're only allowed to have a certain number of pets, but whenever we are able to have another pet, we'll probably get a dog. The kids want a dog, I want a dog. It'll just be a matter of what kind when the time comes. So for now, it's just a daydream. We'll get there eventually. Using that 10% French gray. It's okay if it's a little streaky because they're meant to be feathers. All right, let's use our blender. Oh, Malteser. And I have a dog who doesn't get along with cats, so I'm catless. Oh no! Oh, that's nice. I love that. All right, so we're gonna use the blender. And since we are wrapping up with the coloring portion, let's go ahead and have our third giveaway running while we wrap the rest of this up. So let's go ahead and let's type in the word, since we're talking about them, kitty. Type in the word kitty for your chance to win either the princess or the huntress. It is your choice. They are both in the Etsy store, so you can take a look at them. But one of them is this image, and the other one is the other fairy image that I have in there. Okay, so we're just going to use that blender there. So just type in the word kitty, K-I-T-T-Y. There we go. All right, dust that away. Let's use a little bit of the cool gray 90% on this part of the arrow that's deeper within the quiver. A little darker shadow. There we go. Okay, if I went over that line just a little bit because we're about to cover it with gel pen anyway. There we go, I like that better. All right, so now, let's see, what do I want to do about these tips? I don't know that I want to do them in gel pen. I debated about it for a second. He refused to give him. Oh, he sees the person in the family who didn't ever want the pet ends up becoming the most attached to the pet. All right, so we're using a little bit of that cool gray. We'll use a blender on it here in a minute. I'm not filling it in completely, just doing kind of like the sides and the bottom, and then I'm gonna use the blender on it. Give the blender a nice good sharpen. Thanks, Kristen. Oh, I also want to put some white highlight on her eyes. I didn't do that when I colored those. I appreciate y'all sticking with me on this page. I know last time we had some technical difficulties, which are always super fun. Let's see, do I have any white markers that are feeling like they're good to go? Let's check. Thanks, Annette. Today's nail color is by London Town. It is called Royal Wedding. There you go. But yeah, it's by London Town. London Town and ILNP are my two go-tos. Okay, let's see. Is this one? I have a few that are starting to run low. I always inevitably end up grabbing those ones. There we go. All right, so let's see. I think I originally had them. Hang on, where did I have those highlights on the eyes? I don't remember. So we're gonna make our own. Let's put it on this side. There we go. Just a little bitty highlight. All right, now we're gonna do our gel pen, and I think I want the super glitter gel pens. Let's see, I think we'll do this purple. I also have this kind of dark bluish purple, but I think this is the one that's gonna look the best with the hair. We could do gold also. Let's do gold and purple. So yeah, this one here, because there's also yellow in it. These don't have names on them, but I go by the case of it. So we're gonna do the yellow first, or the gold. You could also do the, well, really any gel pens that you want, but I prefer a metallic or a glitter if I'm gonna add embellishment. I like to have a little bit of sparkle. There you go. And like I said, the part 2 of this one, the video was uploaded this morning. So if you're following along, that is there. And then this will be the last day with this page. And then we're going to do something new next time. I haven't decided which artist we're going to do yet. Currently, it's a toss-up between Nicholas Filbert or Johanna, obviously. Maybe a Kirby. Hang on, this particular color is not running as clear as I would like. Come on, pen. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to use this color. So let's grab our Pentel pens here. We've got a few of them. We have metallic. There's this super. These are the dual metallic hybrid. This one looks like, this one is a violet. So let's try this one. It was not an animal fan, but was the first to give treats. Aw. 8 hot pink and 6 mulberry in 3 different orders. Well, did they at least send the lilac and lavender? Or did they just like make a substitution without your permission? Ooh, see, that's coming out a little bit more blue. Okay, here's the deal. So it's already wet. So what I'm gonna do is, so that it all is consistent, I'm gonna use the rest of this. Then when it's dry, I'm gonna go over it with the purple Sleechy metallic gel pen, because that actually is purple. It's this one here. But to make that work, I'm gonna need to wait till that's dry. So just know whenever you see it next, it will be purple, not blue. So there's that. That'll end up, so if you have these, this is what I'll end up using on it when it's dry. Oh, they refund. Oh, so first of all, you didn't get any of the pencils that you wanted, but you got a ton extra, and they ended up refunding your money. So that's not too terrible. Some of my coloring groups ordered like 10 of each, and they sent different colors. Oh no! Oh yeah? I don't know. See, there's just not any blue on the page, so I'm like, it doesn't tie in. Anyway, but what's left is obviously her other glove, her other bracer. We have the leg belt with the sword, and we have the wood portion of the bow. But we are kind of out of time for that part today. So I'll do that on my own and then upload the picture. But if you guys are coloring this and then you post it, please tag me. I would love to see them. And yeah, I haven't seen any of them. I don't think there's that much out there. Yep, we're gonna do words on stream. But yeah, pleased with how she's turning out, especially because she's mine. So I feel, you know, extra special about it. Oh wait, we got to roll for the winner for our 3rd giveaway. So let's see, we got 19 in. Type in the word kitty. 1, 2, 3, and roll it. Annette, you are the winner. Annette, go ahead and shoot me an wait, Annette, do I have yours already? I feel like maybe not. Annette, just shoot me an email real quick, just in case for some. I could have swore I had it, but maybe I don't. Right? Exactly. Anyway, shoot me an email and let me know which one you want, the hunter or the princess page. I definitely have. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. I will email you today, Annette, and if for some reason you don't hear from me by today, you just email me or message me on Instagram. But yeah, I'm almost positive that I do. Okay, awesome. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I do, but I got your name down, so that'll be good. All right, so let's close Nightbot. Let's go ahead and grab our words on stream link. Everybody, let's cross fingers for the words on stream gods. No, I'm just kidding. Pray to the words on stream gods that it works today. All right, so let's turn on that. Get the sound effects going here. Okay, so we're gonna grab our link. We're gonna go over to our games. Put this here. That's good, Minty. Jordan, I will be streaming on Friday. Stretching fingers, right? I'll be streaming on Friday. That is when we will stream again. What we're gonna stream, I haven't decided yet, but yes. All right, let's go ahead and hit start. Our record is level 27. Aw, thanks, everyone. Potato chip. All right, fingers crossed, everyone. Fingers crossed. All right, I'm testing it to see if it's working. Okay, it worked for Aaron. Oh, but Aaron, did you use the QR code? Ugh, frustrating. Is it not working again? Okay, hang on, guys. Bear with, bear with. We're gonna, hang on, we're gonna move over to here for just a second. I'm gonna completely close out of everything and I'm gonna grab the link again. I wish I knew like why Words on Stream works versus doesn't, but I don't. So bear with. All right, make sure we're logged into the right one. Okay. Copy link. Okay. Here. One moment, people. I know, I'm hoping. All right. Try it one more time. If not, we can try it with the... I can't cope, right? We can try it with the QR code. Dang. Let's see. All right, yeah, let's just try it with the QR code this time. I think it's just a glitch in the game. I don't know why it does it, but... Okay, so if you want to go ahead and play today, go ahead and scan the QR code. You can use your phone and scan the little code down at the bottom, and then it will pull you up on the account. Sorry, I'm logging in here too. Okay, let's see. Aaron got that word. Look, see, we're already up there. Okay, delete a word? Let's. Nice. I don't think cleat is spelled with two E's. I think it's an E and an A. Oh, what about T's? There we go. I will say the QR code responds a lot faster. Elex, very nice. I might do some research afterwards to find out why this happens every now and then. It seems like it's been happening more. Yay, we did it! Okay, continue. There are 4-letter words. Gosh, it's so fast when you use the current QR code. That's okay. Guys are so fast. We already did deck. Are there any Faebruary? Think. What letter didn't I use? An extra E and a Y. Oh, I know the answer. There it is. Cockeyed. So for those of you who haven't been here before, normally you can play within the chat, but every now and then, for some reason, Words on Stream glitches out and doesn't like to connect with the live chat. No clue why. This is probably what, only the 4th time this has happened? But still, if you scan the QR code, then you can go ahead and play that way. I wonder if decky is a word? It is not. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what those last ones are. The 5-letter ones are going to start with a C. But what about Hoid? It is not. QR doesn't work on your phone? Oh no. Well, for me, I don't have like a QR code reader. I just pull up my camera and then usually like a little box will hover around it. Alrighty, continue. Ah, that's not very many, but there is a fake letter. So, oh, what about? No, I tried mortar, but then I realized that's too many R's. Marmot, darn, nice. Marmot. Not just mort. Rome, nice, Leslie. No, aroma is 2 A's. Adam, nice, Natalie. Hey, look, there's Marmot. It's gonna be another A one. Arto. Yep, Arto, that's totally a word. Oh! Ammo! Rhoda. So the other one's gonna start with an R or a T. Tarot. Megan guesses tarot. Nice, Megan. Megan, you get that one. Cleared the board. All right, continue. Let's see. There is a fake letter. Let's try tread. That's the other thing is when it gets to the point where we can't see it, that's gonna get harder. Okay, tread did not go through, which means either the T or the E is the fake letter. I'm gonna guess the E because I think, yep, toward. So the E is the fake letter. See, Dominique says draw. There you go, Dominique. That one's for you. Ward, wart. He is so weird for an E to be a fake letter. It's such a good word. Dart, yeah, got dart. Let's see. I wonder if drat. Yep, drat was one. Oh, toad. Yeah, toad's a good one. Tarot. Yeah, wart with an O. Like St. John's wort. Tro. I wonder if tra is a word. Tra is not. Got Torah. Let's see. There's gonna be no more D. Roa. Rhoda? Oh, Tor. Oh, no, with the E being the fake letter, yeah. All right, continue. You're welcome, Dominique. Let's see. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, so there's fake letters, but Shredded. Oh, I was gonna guess shredded. Okay, so dressed is the 7-letter word, which means there is no H. H is the fake letter, which is so hard because with that S, you want to do an H. Dress, dressed, seed. Seeds. Yep, that makes sense. Reeds, reds. Oh. Deer. There you go, deer. Yay! But D's. D-E-E-S? D's? No. Bees. Deed. Deeds. Oh, I love that you guys got it at the same time. It is nice that it reacts so much quicker with the QR code. It's just a shame because it's so much easier for you guys to be able to play in chat. Sears, Sears. So it's gonna be another S. S-E-R-E? Sirs? Or S-E-R-S? Sirs? S-E-S-E? C's! Oh my gosh. Here I am trying like weird combinations of letters. Let's just try a normal word. Alright, number 1 on both. Okay, so hidden letter and fake letter. B-I-S-H-O-P. Bishop? Yeah! Okay, so the Z is the fake letter and the O is the hidden letter. So... ship. Shop. Yup. Bish posh. Let's see. What about bips? Or bops? Bops. Yeah, bops. I'm gonna try bips. No bips. Let's see. Oh yeah, hops. Let's see. It's gonna be another, let's see, H-I-P. It's gonna be another H-O-P or H-I-P. H-I-P-O? H-O... Hoppy. Hippo, yeah, I tried that one. Hippo with 1 P. What about Pibs? Like Mr. Oh, Hobbs! Nice, Shannon. Soph. Here's what the first one is. B-O-I-S? No. Okie dokie. Next level. Skip 2 levels, so we are at level 17. Oh my. Couture. Couture. We need a U for that. What about counter? Not counter. Maybe the C is the fake letter? Root. Okay. Toner. Let's see. Router. That one's good. So router. Return. What about returns? No. Yeah, I'm gonna guess the C then is fake. So. Tourer. Definitely not an S. Maybe it's another T? Nope, not another T. Turner. They spell tureen. Tuner, return, center, encounter. That would have been a really good one. Tuner. Did we do retune? Is that too many E's? Wait, hidden letter is a V? Overturn. Overturn! Overture! Overture? Overturn, yeah. Nah, but we didn't make it anyway. That was... Who would have thought a V? A V is usually like the fake letter. Like, that's not cool, man. Oh, man. I'm gonna do some research as to why that sometimes doesn't work, but we shall see. But good job, everyone. That's pretty good with the QR code. Anyway, so yeah, wrapping up, I'll get the prizes sent out. Don't forget, the second sale is live on the Etsy as well as the sale of some new minis. But yeah, we're gonna do something different. And then at the end of the month, I know, right, Durbin? Like, I don't like typing on my phone. It is easier with the QR code, yeah. So on the 22nd and 24th, we're gonna do the Princess page. So we have 1, 2, 3 more streams. So that'll be perfect for another page. So I will brainstorm and see what I'm in the mood to do. In the meantime, this page is still on sale in the Etsy store along with all the other fairy pages and the princess page. So feel free to check them out as well as all the other Etsy links in the description below. But thank you everyone for hanging out. And like I said, if you want to check out part 2 of this, it is uploaded on YouTube for the color along for that. Right, Ev? Oh, absolutely. All right, everyone, have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in the evening on Friday. Keep being awesome, and I will chat with you later. Bye.